and I don't want to say Logan's not a real fighter. Compared to the UFC guys, compared to the guys who come up from the ranks, obviously he's different. He didn't walk through that fire. We know this. It's like baseball rules. We know this. Logan didn't come from that world. So he didn't even think about it. I'm going to sue this guy. His team's like, yeah, get him. His team doesn't come from the fight world. Yeah, the hell yeah, that's the move. Little does he know, in the fight game, we're all going, damn, dude. All right, now we're out. The legit fight fans are going, now we're out. We're out. This is not what we do. It's not what we do, man. In the fight game, we don't sue each other. And now, again, fight happens on Saturday. Somebody gets knocked out. This continues. Do your thing. More power to you. But leading up to the fight, now we know that the man's going to be sued and probably lose. And if he wins, his purse is guaranteed if he shows. Well, now it's a bummer. Here's the other thing you got to think about. And Dillon Danis has alluded to this. I think he talked about it on Schultz's show. He goes, why can't I choke him out? And Akash goes, because it's a boxing match. He goes, okay, why can't I choke him out? If you don't think Dillon Danis is crazy enough to choke Logan Paul unconscious because he knows he's going to lose in court and lose all his money, he has nothing to lose. If Dillon Danis goes in there and goes, all right, I'm going to box him. If for whatever reason I can't land, it's not going well, I'm going to choke him out unconscious. Just for the hell of it. If you don't think Dillon Danis is capable of that, you don't know Dillon Danis. I could definitely see him doing that. 100%. He does not play by your rules. Neither does Logan. So for you guys to think that Saturday night's just going to be a boxing match, I don't think it's far-fetched to say Dillon's going to do some wild crap Saturday night. Where if it's going south, he's going to ankle lock him, choke him out. And Logan's security, they think they're going to be quick enough again. They're not. And that's going to go viral. Again, Dillon's going to win on Saturday night, but he's going to lose all of his money in court case. And I guarantee you he'll get sued for that. I don't think Dillon cares. He's a wild boy. I texted Dillon on, I think, Wednesday or Thursday. He did an episode with Schultz on Flagrant, and he talks about losing his best friend who was his roommate, talks about getting kicked out of Marcelo Garcia's gym. He talks about all this stuff, losing his dad, turning towards alcohol, turning towards drugs, and getting through it, going cold turkey. Now he's sober. Dude, it's like that's it. We know he's the ultimate troll, and that's what Logan signed up for, even though he's suing him now. We know he's the ultimate troll, but that side of Dillon, that's it. So when people go, oh, you defend Dillon, I like Dillon. I've seen that Dillon. I like that guy. The troll, I don't take any of that serious. But if you sign up for a fight for him, a fight to fight him, of course that's what you're going to get, dude. And he's going to do it by any means necessary. And you can't sue him. That's like buying a pit bull and then being pissed that it's super athletic and fast. What? You bought it. Then you take it to the dog park and it's freaking out. It's dog aggressive. Yeah, man, it came from a different background. If you're fighting a pit bull, don't be upset when the pit bull does pit bull shit. You can't sue him.
So looking at his record, Dillon, he hasn't fought since 2019, yet he's like in the news like crazy.
He always is. That's his thing.
So that's what, he's bringing that much eyeballs to the table.
Yeah, that's the thing. This, as far as breaking this fight down like we would in like a big fight, like, like Fury Francis or, Makachev, Charles Oliveira, this can be tough, man. It's going to be tough.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are. It's a tough one. What do you base it off of? Neither one of them have fought in a hot second. Logan hasn't fought since how long? Since Floyd?
Yeah, right.
Both of them haven't fought in over 1,000 days.
2021 for Floyd Mayweather.
June 2021. So they both fought about the same. So one fought in June 2021. It's been a hot second. If you're going to talk about this fight, get rid of all the drama and stuff like that, get rid of all the YouTube stuff and just talk about straight up fight science here. I mean, athletically, Logan's a lot more athletic.
Yeah.
As far as legit competition, Dillon's way more qualified. You look at, 4-time world champion jiu-jitsu as a brown belt, compete at black belt, compete in ADCC. He's a lot more accomplished. He's been in there with Gordon Ryan, Jake Shields, some Joe Luazon. He's been in there some monsters. but it's just jiu-jitsu. He's never been known as a striker. He also has 2 wins via submission in Bellator. It's high-level stuff, man. Again, it's this is tough to call. It's high-level stuff. He comes from a more established martial arts background with his jiu-jitsu, competing in Bellator, competing in ADCC, being a world champion in jiu-jitsu. Then you look at Logan. He's obviously been in bigger entertainment spectacles as far as, he did fight Floyd Mayweather, who's a smaller boxer, but that's a lot of pressure. And then he does WWE, which isn't real, but it's still an athletic event.
Yeah, he did really good.
And there's a lot of eyeballs. I find myself rooting for Dillon a little bit just because of all the bullshit he's been through. You see, he's sober now. There's a good person in there.
I mean, if you're putting money on it, you're putting it on Logan, right?
No, because the odds. So they think because he has a longer reach in tight quarters, it's going to matter. But his technique versus Mayweather is atrocious. More often than not, Paul saw red and swung his arms wildly, attacking a shelled-up Mayweather with awkward swiping punches. And they think that's going to be different here, okay? Again, Paul is a larger man than Danis, and he's fought more recently and lives what I would assume is a far healthier lifestyle. That's all.
Yeah, we don't know.
Neither do they.
Yeah.
If I'm betting Paul, I do it by KO or TKO. The ought to reduce the chalk, but remain how to beat Dillon Danis, how to bet Dillon Danis. If, and a big if, Danis actually makes weight and shows up the fight, I think he will. He's sunk. The 20-year-old once a professional fighter, and his 2 submission Bellator says he's a quality grappling skills. But when the ground game is an option, things can get ugly. As Nate Diaz, how he felt with heavy gloves and a slugger in front of him. If you're betting Danis, drug test yourself immediately.
Okay, this is weird.
Yeah.
But anyway, the odds are
the odds are
right here.
Minus 450 for Logan.
Paul, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, dude, those odds at plus 330 is not terrible. Here's the thing. Neither one of them are great boxers. Neither one of them are like, so at this level, to bet on the dogs is not a terrible idea. This breakdown's so fucking bad. It's so bad. Excuse my language. It's so bad. They're just off. Clearly, they're Logan Paul fans, But to bet on a guy in Dillon Danis who's plus 330, who has legit martial arts background, not terrible.
But punching, though, I don't know. Because Paul did last with Floyd.
I think no matter if you take Logan or Dillon, it won't matter because Dillon's going to do something crazy and it's going to throw all this out the window. My prediction is Dillon isn't having success on the feet and is just like F this
goes crazy
and chokes him out. Or at least attempts to, and security jumps in and they stop the fight. That's what I think happens.
Yeah.